You walked into this office here, and there's no feeling of crisis here in this office. People are doing their work on a day-to-day basis. We are experiencing the same day-to-day problems that we normally experience. There are complaints about referees coming in, and we do our referees review still once or twice a week. The referees review committee sits down. The work here is continuing on a day-to-day basis, so there is no crisis. We are still managing to run our football programs. Even in the midst of all of this negativity, we can't lose focus on those. So work is continuing here. There is no crisis here day-to-day. There's a reputational crisis, yes, and we have to admit to that, but that should not derail us from doing what we need to do. We are adjudicating all different cases from our other leagues that we run. Those leagues are running. People forget that those leagues are running. The SAFA second division is running. People are playing football. There are problems in those leagues that we are adjudicating now. We are trying to prevent a backlog of cases, and so we are going from province to province to go and adjudicate cases. The regional league is running. The second division is running. The women's league is running. And so people are continuing to do their work. There are coaching courses in Durban, in Polokwane, and in other parts of the country. SASCOC said to us on paper that we are reading in the media, reports in the media of financial illiquidity and bankruptcy. That's what they said to us in writing. We said to them, please give us those media reports so that we can know how to respond to it. You can't just come with this generic phrase, is it financial illiquidity and bankruptcy? Because first of all, it is there, we are not bankrupt. There is no financial illiquidity in SAFA because we function on a daily basis. We pay people's salaries on a monthly basis. We pay our creditors on a monthly basis. We work here on a day-to-day basis here. They write to us and say to us, no, just give us an update. We say to them, what kind of update do you want? We can give you a quarterly update. It says this is what we have done. We can give you a whole set of management accounts. The management accounts are this thick that we read through every month, and we on a quarterly basis is put in front of our finance committee to interrogate what this administration is doing with the finances and to provide advice and guidance on a quarterly basis. We can give you that or this. Please tell us what you are looking for. What can't respond to is this thing that media allegations. Please tell us. They are not telling us. Now, we hear through the media, there's this 92 million rand thing that's come up. They didn't say that to us on paper. They didn't say that to us in writing. And specifically, what is it that we have to respond to? Our existing sponsors are very jittery because they must continue to be associated with an association with such a negative image in the public domain, and it's not good for us. I really have to say thank you to all of our sponsors. It's ABSA, it's Castle, all of them. There's Energade. They've been very good at listening to us. SASOL is also amongst it, very good at listening to us and understanding what it is that we are going through. But we must be very careful that we don't ourselves exacerbate the problem by engaging in public mudslinging with anybody, and that's the reason why we don't want to continue to do this. But it's not good for the association in the long term, or even in the short term, when we can't approach sponsors without sponsors asking us about all of this negativity. So it has a real impact. And what could possibly happen is that all of the negative talk about football could become a self-fulfilling prophecy in some quarters, because people would want to see the association fold. People want to see the association being less successful than it currently is, with Bafana Bafana in so many different ways on the ascendancy now. There is a strong approach from a number of different sponsors that they want to be associated with SAFA, but they wouldn't want to go and do that now in the open purely because of the negativity that their brands could be associated with. So there is a real problem that this could impact on our cash flow even in the short term.